What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Geeks Around Game of Thrones discussion vidcast. I'm your executive producer, DeAno Jackson. We, of course, here talk about episode 507, The Gift. This is a great episode, and just things happened that kind of blew my mind. Let's just go ahead and introduce the rest of the panel so we can jump into this. Start off with our editor-in-chief, Matt Moore. What did you think of this episode, Matt?
I thought it was great. I really like how it ended because I've been waiting for that for 5 seasons now, something like that. And yeah, I mean, there are a lot of cool things that happened.
Yeah, absolutely agree. It's like, how about you? It's like our video games editor, Knuckles Goldberg. What did you think of this one?
I really liked it. A lot of high marks in the episode, so it's really good overall.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. How about you, Lurad? What did you think of this one?
I really did love this episode. It moved great, and I love the fact that Cersei got what she deserved. And I really thoroughly enjoyed I Am the Gift.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I'm cutting through all the bullshit and getting to the real shit, like straight off the top. Tyrion met Daenerys. That is blowing like minds of book readers and non-book readers alike, because that is an event that in the books has not happened.
Yeah, and by the way, just a note from last week, we were both way off on why this episode was called The Gift.
Oh, yeah, neither of us got that one right.
A lot of mystery.
Yeah, a lot of mysteries have been solved, but it's like this opens up just so much, because it's practically bizarre, because up until this season, for those of us that read the books, it's like we kind of came into things with, we might not know the exact direction of things they're going to do, but we know the big moments, things like the Red Wedding and the Purple Wedding and such, and the big battle at Castle Black and such. There are certain things that we knew for a fact were going to happen. But with this whole Tyrion meeting Daenerys thing, it's like all of us are on the same page. None of us has a single fucking clue how this is going to turn out.
But isn't that a good thing?
Yeah. That's my point. It's a very good thing. That's one of the things I actually like about this season overall, thus far, is that it's throwing everybody for a loop.
Something that really made me laugh when reading the showrunners talking about why they made this big change. Like, we're not going to spend 5 seasons in Marine. No, they're ripping through stuff pretty quick here.
Well, yeah, and I suppose you kind of have to, in a way, just to keep everything interesting. It's like a TV storyline is kind of different from a book storyline. It's like you have to have that momentum, and that momentum has to carry for the entire season. It's like, because if they did exactly what's in the books, I mean, how boring would shit be? It's like, I mean, Sansa would still be in the Vale, Littlefinger would still be up there as well, doing absolutely nothing interesting whatsoever.
Maybe twirling his thumbs like. Just waiting for you to do.
Yeah,
My thought is that we had a few seasons that weren't the most that weren't as great as they could have been if the writers had a chance to put everything they possibly wanted to put in them. But of course they didn't, because they were waiting for him to write the fucking books. But now that he's basically told him what direction he's going to go in and what he's kind of going to do, and been given carte blanche to do whatever the fuck they want with that. I think that they're doing things like this. I think they're going to be doing things like this quite a bit more.
Yeah, I like this approach.
They want the ratings. They don't want us to understand.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with that more. And even things going on in Winterfell are also interesting, because, again, it's like this is stuff that's not happening in books. Because I'm pretty sure that at this point in the story, Sam is not at Castle Black at this point.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
According to what I've read, his story is not at Castle Black.
Yeah, here's what happened was Stannis was still at Castle Black, and the Red Priestess in the books told Stannis to burn Aemon Targaryen, and Jon sent him and Sam across the Narrow Sea to teach Sam how to be a what do they call the healers?
Meisters.
Yeah. So he was sent with Sam to show him where to go to be a maester.
Oh, that'd
That
be
might
interesting.
that might still happen for Sam, but he's not going to be traveling with Aemon Targaryen.
Oh,
that sounds cool though.
just because he's dead doesn't mean he can't come back.
Hey, it's true. He can always come back next to the White Walkers.
No, they burned him. So no.
Never mind
he
then.
won't.
Crash that. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly, and that was another interesting difference as well. Is like, I mean, well, not the fact that he died in the books as well. He just didn't die at Castle Black.
No, he died on his way to an old town.
Yeah, they died on the boat, basically.
Yeah. And that's what the most interesting thing to me is just seeing like just all of these just myriad of differences.
Back to the little Tyrion thing. Is it me or does Danny really hate Jorah?
Yeah, she hates him. For good reason.
Get him out of my sight.
Yeah,
Bro,
get him
like-
out of my sight.
I bring you a gift, but yet I can't stay in your presence?
Nope.
Just
Yeah.
given all the shit that Daenerys has been through lately, I thought that maybe seeing an old friend like Jorah would at least have her crack a smile for an instant, you know, maybe just a corner of her mouth turn up, you know, a slight grin. But
Well,
no,
she
the second he unmasked, she was like, "Fuck you!"
Get him out of my sight. Like, please don't hit him for a minute. Please, please.
I mean, there is very, very strong chance that she could have just gone, you know what, like, I told you no, so you know what, kill him.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, she still has anger. I mean, she still has anger for good reason towards him. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
And-
like I'm not saying it's not justified.
Right before that, she was watching and she was about to walk away from these various slaves going around killing each other. Like, straight out, bloodletting, stabbing, like, ripping out. I mean, horrible, horrible stuff. This motherfucker shows up to the battlefield, knocks them all the fuck out without killing a single one.
Mhm.
That was cool. That was so cool.
Every single person he fought lived. And I think that's the only reason she didn't kill him the second she saw him, is because she
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got the impression that she was grinning, like she had a little smirk, like, I know this fighting style, but I think she wanted to see him unmasked and be confirmed.
No, it's like
Right.
I think moreover, she just liked the fact that this guy was whooping everybody's ass without killing them. It's like Matt absolutely nailed that one in my opinion. I think that's primarily what it was. I don't know. I'm not certain so much, you know, just recognizing the fighting styles. Like I think she just liked what she saw from this fighter in general until she found out who that fighter was. And, her opinion changed pretty quickly at that point.
Oh, my best friend. Oh, wannabe best friends. Like, oh, get him out of my sight.
But it's like the look on her face when she saw Tyrion Lannister, though, it was kind of equal to the look on my face because I was just like, holy shit. Because
I know, same here.
Dude, like, the look, how I translated the look, because last night when we were watching it, I was drunk, so I didn't fucking pay attention. I knew I was going to rewatch it today, and I'm glad I did, because it was a great episode. Is when she saw Tyrion Lannister, the look registered to me as a look of, did you come here to die? Like, is that why you're here? You're like that's the only fucking reason that in her mind that he would fucking show up there, is that he's just looking to just get killed.
possibly, but killing Tyrion would be the absolute stupidest thing that she could possibly do.
Right.
And
She,
you are correct.
she's
She
allies.
doesn't know that yet. I don't think she knows that.
Well, no, it's like, I mean, it's obviously she doesn't know about the situation with Tyrion, you know, killing his dad and being on the run and all that shit. But she knows this is a Lannister. This is someone that knows the ins and outs of how everything in King's Landing works. I mean, these are things she knows. This someone with like vast knowledge on all the people she actually does want to kill. Deep ties to everything in Westeros. He has too much information to kill. Period.
Right.
Like, even without having any idea that he would voluntarily give all that information up happily.
plus he's very skilled at it. Pretty much convincing or persuading people not to kill him, or pretty much people playing his own end, because he's very skilled in that.
Homeboy knows how to get down, because he whooped some ass with a chain.
Yes, he barely stole. So I'm like, oh God, stop!
That scene was hella funny. Because I was like, oh no, stop it, Tyrion, wow.
That was classic as hell.
And then kicked him in the fucking face, like, bam, bitch.
Now I'm worth some money. Okay.
I watched it last night. I enjoyed it, but after I rewatched it again right before we started, I was like, this shit's really funny as fuck watching it kick his ass.
It's like, wow, dude. Everyone's gonna make fun of you on the boat now. Like, oh, you get your ass beat by a door.
Well, the funny part about that is the guy who was holding his chain, the one who he ended up beating, was laughing at him just a second before.
Right.
Just,
Yeah.
laugh at this motherfucker.
Right.
If you thought that was funny, it's like, you ain't seen shit yet. It's like, no, I'm gonna laugh, you know, motherfucker.
Arrow was just watching it because it was just too amusing. Like, should we stop this? No. Let's let him keep going, kicking his ass. Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I mean, shit. Sansa is still kind of royally screwed.
No, she ain't screwed. She's super screwed.
Literally.
Yeah.
She's beyond to the fact that she can't be saved.
All I can say is I'm to the point where it's like she might as well just kill herself the way they did her.
Right, because the writers love to torment her so bad.
Right. She got away from one lunatic to go to this fucking psychopath. This can't win.
Well, it's like she at least traded up. She went from being with a sociopath to being with a psychopath. I mean, I guess that's...
No, the definition of a
I'm pretty
psychopath.
sure
The
that's
definition of a psychopath. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Definition
but
of
she
a
liked
psychopath.
Littlefinger.
Well, okay, good point there too. But who else can she like? It's not that much people she can like because it's a cold world in Game of Thrones, very cold, and
It's especially in Winterfell.
Exactly.
I just watched her scenes. I'm like, man, you know, this man's telling you his name is Reek. He does not go by that name. Why do you put your faith in him to light a candle?
Right. It's like, really?
Yeah.
You know
It's like, and when that was happening, it's like I was saying, it's like, yeah, because we were having a conversation when we were watching that episode about how we kind of hoped that he would start, you know, kind of turning that the controls on him would kind of start to shatter and he'd start coming back to who he was.
Hell no.
No, it would never happen.
He was going up the stairs. I was like, yeah, he's that's not gonna happen. He's about to.
I think Homeboy is broke beyond repair.
He's broken. He can't go back to where he was before, which is sad, but it's looking like it's true.
I don't think
he's broken quite beyond repair, but that repair ain't gonna happen instantly, and it ain't gonna happen just because of Sansa.
Right. You gotta take some really, really huge factor to change it, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Sad. It's really sad.
You know,
because
that one scene where they show what's her face hanging out with the Squire boy. She ain't been doing shit. Why does she look so dirty?
Wait, who?
There's a fucking bathtub outside Winterfell.
She's looking like to see if the candle gets lit. She's outside. Is like, girl, you ain't been doing shit. Why you look dirty?
Because there's no showers in the forest.
Then she can't get Squire boy to rub a rag on her face.
No, it's in the freezing cold. They're in Winterfell. They're in the mountains, for God's sake.
The episode before that, they were inside of a nice hot room.
Well, not anymore.
I understand she's outside looking directly at a tower to see if it gets lit. Like, I'm thinking to my head, okay, bitch, what the fuck are you going to do up against an army if that candle does get lit?
We actually talked about this, and that's just it.
Unless there's a whole hidden
North remembers
that she knows about.
Well,
she ain't much of a much match for most of those people.
Right. Plus, some people coming. I know when you guys said when your speculation that when your army on save Sansa, Sansa like Bolton and all that stuff like that. Well, come to find out, it's not really gonna look out to that favor because Bolton's. I hope I'm saying his name correct. Or is it Bolton or Stannis? I'm going to say two names.
It's Bolton, but Lou's kind of misunderstanding what she would have done. She would have gotten word out to the former bannermen of Stark to come to Winterfell.
Mm. I could see that if that was the case, but the way she was just posted up is like, I'm ready to go to war.
Well, there's no hope. There's pretty much no hope for pretty much Sansa at all. Like, there's little to no hope.
I mean, I know Brienne, she's a fighter, so I'll give her that much. Unless she has everybody in place already, since she knows the North is with Sansa, but we saw how well that worked out.
He's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna go against, we're gonna charge him and get her. Oh, who was it again? Ramsay Snow? Oh, I'm gonna kill my ass right here. No, I'm good. I'll keep my ass right here. He's skinning people alive, for God's sakes. He's skinning people like, no, I want to set my ass right here. Like, go do shit.
Like, his torture method, the government should hire. You want someone to talk? Hire that crazy fuck.
That's cool, but true. Oh my God.
The thing is, torturing someone for information honestly doesn't work all that well.
It doesn't. They'll tell you anything, really.
They'll tell you whatever you want to hear to make the pain stop. Torture to get information is probably the most useless method of doing it.
Yeah. Compassion is one thing, but torture, no. Torture doesn't do dick.
Dude. I mean, he has no compassion for the old.
What compassion?
He doesn't care. I'm gonna skin you too. I don't care how old you be.
Right, it's like he's
a psychopath. Not having compassion is that's what a psychopath is.
A psychopath? No, he's a definition of just straight up evil. Like Joffrey was evil, but man, Ramsay's just
dude. If I know we're almost towards the end of this season, Sansa better grow a pair, or that poor girl is gonna be broken too going into next season.
I don't know how she can actually stand up to him because
we saw Brienne kind of standing outside Winterfell, so I'm pretty sure that's a rescue's coming.
When it's going to happen?
I think she's going to get impatient and go in on her own.
That'd be cool though.
Really?
She might have.
Oh man, would that be a dumb move?
Cool.
No, I mean she's not going to go in like sword swinging, but she's going to go in and see what's going on.
Like
just like as a recon mission? That I can see happening. Okay, all right, yeah, that I can see.
I mean, just to find out what's up and be like, oh, okay, so Sansa isn't seen outside. She's being locked in her fucking tower, which means she can't make it to the other tower. So that's why she hasn't been able to signal us.
Yeah.
Right.
And plus, this Randy guy's been. I mean, this is like since last week. He was like, we saw Sansa get raped, which is not cool. He's been doing this even more longer when the show was actually off the air. It's like, damn, he's still raping you? Good Lord. Is he that sick?
They acknowledge that she's been locked in that tower and he's been raping her every single fucking night.
Ugh. That's just...
But to him, it's not rape, but that's his wife.
But it's not right. It's totally not right. Like, dude, that's not cool. And I hope someone kills him. I hope someone kills Ramsay. I don't care anymore. Just hope someone kills him because he needs to die.
Well, Sansa now has a corkscrew. Maybe she'll fucking kill him.
Oh, yeah, have fun with that. Really, have fun.
Oh, is that what that was? Like, I mean, I knew it was some sort of tool. I was like, I know it wasn't like a flat-out weapon.
I'm pretty sure it was a corkscrew.
It looked like a corkscrew.
What you gonna do with that? Like, stab somebody? I mean, she's gonna stab him. Hey, go right ahead. Make sure you kill him.
What I thought is that she was grabbing that primarily so that it's like when she's locked in a room, she can actually somehow use that to get the door open and escape.
Oh, maybe that as well, but
then again, Ramsay loves pain.
That's not what I'd do. I'd wait for him to come in one night and fucking put that right through his throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
but after that, Matt, then what?
Get in with the father too, who's even more. Well, he's crazy.
Father's not there.
Well, true.
Father went back to his creepy castle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think at that point it really wouldn't matter what after that. Like, even if the guards show up and kill her, that's still a better fate than what she has going on right now.
Perhaps, but any plan that ends with me dying to me is a stupid plan.
Right.
That's just a non-functional plan. It's like, okay, yes, kill Ramsay. Yay, Ramsay's dead, and yeah, the next step in that plan is pretty much for her to die.
Yeah, pretty much, because there's no way in hell she can get out.
Actually,
no plan
she
to
should
exit,
know how to
no
get
plan to
out.
escape.
She knows that castle like the back of her hand, so she should know all the exit routes without being caught.
Conceivably, but then she's just out and about
In the snow.
in the north, in winter.
Yeah, she might end up seeing a
So basically, the plan is still die.
Yeah, die, and also die. In
Now it's like if there's like a set escape plan and such, and Brienne and the rest of like the Dennises in the north are able to come together and they're able like to pass messages, then it's like all of a sudden it becomes viable, because then it's like, okay, she kills Ramsay, she uses one of the myriad of escape routes from Winterfell that she knows, and then the others help her escape. That's a viable plan, but without that planned escape, there's her options suck, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. She escapes. Let's say she escapes and she runs into the army.
Yeah.
What does the army do with her? Because they don't really know who she is.
That's true too.
So she, I can see that playing out.
With Ramsay dead, she would be the person in charge of Winterfell, wouldn't she?
I don't think that Ramsay's men would look at it that way.
No, it's like, no, you killed him.
But if Ramsay isn't there to contradict her, so long as they don't know that Ramsay's dead, I think they would see it that way.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
Until they find out that he's dead.
I don't think that any of them would take orders from someone that they know for a fact Ramsay has locked in their bed in their bedchamber every single day.
But she's yeah.
It's like, question number one would be, how exactly are you here and Ramsay isn't?
Right, and how did you get out of your room again?
Yeah.
I opened the door and I walked out.
Yeah, but the door is mostly locked, though, so how are you even out here?
Ramsay fell asleep while he was sleeping. I had to go pee.
Wait, whoa, was that too many people talking at once?
Go on, Lou. I was just making fun of Isaiah.
It didn't work.
I was just saying, Ramsay falls asleep and she walks out to go pee. That's how she gets out.
Hey, look,
there's
no latrine for her, Lou. She has a bucket.
There's a chamber pot right over there in that corner. There's a chamber pot over there.
Look, man, I'm trying to make it realistic for the girl, bro. I'm trying to give her some hope.
You can't, because the sad thing is the writers just love to fuck with her so much. It's like, man, it's getting a little tiresome, but it's kind of cool to watch at the same time.
I mean, seriously. Her brother's lost in the wind. God knows what happened to him. And George R. Martin just really screwed this girl.
I wonder how they ended up doing that casting. Okay, you're going to play Arya. You're going to play the independent one that goes and makes her own way in the world. And you're going to play the one who is beaten and raped and blah, blah, blah all the fucking time. You're going to be like the anti-woman empowerment character.
I can see that too.
There's an expression, beaten like a redheaded stepchild. And that's, they pick on the gingers. I mean, that's what you do.
Oh, okay. That's got to be.
Apparently.
Basically.
Yeah, it's like she wasn't the only ginger in this episode having a bad time. It's like Melisandre was like, well, it wasn't exactly Stannis' best friend in this episode.
Well, he wanted to get some, and she told him no.
Well, and also she had a stupid plan that involves his daughter, which is like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think the plan was stupid, but
blood and
you don't think the plan was stupid? Her plan was to sacrifice Stannis' daughter. How is that not a stupid plan?
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the greater good to get what you really want.
That's not right, though. Like if he's a man of so much respect and honor.
I agree with the fact that it's not right, but if he really wants to be king. And listen, he's supposedly been listening to this girl all the way through and through. Now he decides to be like...
So you're telling me that you would sacrifice one of your children?
Depending on what the outcome was.
Wow, you guys call me cold. Oh, that's nonsense.
Hey, anyone have the number for Lou's wife? Was like, I'm just going to text her real fast.
I don't know to fucking call CPS. This motherfucker's sacrifice his children.
If I could go fire priest.
Parking ticket.
Hey, if I could be a king of 7 kingdoms, all I gotta do is sacrifice. I mean, dude, you get your children get sacrificed all the
I've
time.
got to do
That's
is
still terrible. That's still so terrible. Wow.
See, that's something that's some shit that I would expect like Isaiah to say.
You shouldn't say that.
Oh wow!
Wow. but get back to the whole fire preachers and standards, man. I've noticed
kills kids. We should get that shit trending.
So I kind of got confused on this, and I did a little bit of research, which is why I have this particular theory about this. What she was saying was not like straight out sacrificing, killing the daughter. At least that's not how I interpreted it. I interpreted it the same way that they did to Gendry. They took his blood and they used that as the sacrifice.
That's how I took it too.
But I wouldn't see it like that because she has. I forgot what you guys told me. What she has, like dragon.
She wanted to make another ghost baby.
Yeah.
You sure it's not just like plaguing everyone with the same plague that she has? Because that's what I kind of interpreted from that, like using his daughter because she has.
None of the major characters except Jorah Mormont, but none of the major characters have grayscale currently, at least not actively.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but it's like I didn't take it that way at all. It's like I saw like she was straight up just asking to sacrifice his daughter to the Red God.
Yeah, which is like
I thought that's just it. Is I thought of it the same way that what they did with Gendry, which was they didn't sacrifice their life, but they sacrificed their blood. Now maybe it would be enough to kill a young child because a young child is much smaller than Gendry.
Right. It's too risky.
Maybe, but. Why would she do a larger sacrifice than what they did for fucking Ghost Baby?
Well, that's not all true. That's not all she was gonna do. Davos sent him away because she was gonna sacrifice him.
Okay.
Oh.
Dude, he got on that boat and was never seen again.
Yeah.
Right, he was never seen fucking again.
Ghost Baby.
The Kraken got his ass.
But it was kind of cool to see Stannis pretty much doubt the Fire Priestess. Finally doubt her for so long because his man's not doing well, and now she gave him she gave him another option to actually pretty much win this land. It's to sacrifice his own daughter. Like he's just like, wait, what? No, fuck that. Look, I'm okay sacrificing my own man. That's one thing, but my own flesh and blood, my own daughter, nah, I ain't gonna play like that. I'm sorry, nah.
Josh Booker would do it.
By the way, I'm pretty sure the Ghost Baby was just from her having sex with Stannis, but I think that's a one-time thing.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
I thought the blood sacrifice had something to do with that as well. I thought it was both.
Gendry came after that.
Oh.
I just know they made a Ghost Baby.
Would you sacrifice a Ghost Baby? Lou, would you sacrifice a Ghost Baby?
Yeah, why not?
Wow. Well, people call me cold. Nah, it's Lou. Lou is 10 times colder than me. I get him talking.
Yeah, for real.
Hey.
But I do have a question, though.
It goes, be a king or be a loving father. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there. I already got like 8 kids. Fuck it. I'll sacrifice the last one.
You know, if you're a king, you can actually also be a loving father. It's kind of...
That's what he proves, that he's a loving daddy.
Anyway.
He took the higher ground.
Yes.
Do you think Stannis bit off more than he can chew? So he was trying to invade like where Ramsay is. You think he bit off more than he can chew? Because his man ain't doing so well. He should have saw
it's now or never. I mean, it's not gonna get better. The weather.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And he says exactly why is because he's saying winter is coming.
And he did say key word there. Winter could last more than 2 or 3 years. So.
Yeah, all the seasons with winter and summer are things that last many years in this world.
Yeah, more than a decade.
Good
Yeah.
lord. That long? Sweet
Oh,
Jesus.
oh yeah, yeah.
That was said back in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
They can be short, but they can also be very, very long.
Ha! Sorry, I thought that was funny.
Like dwarf penis, they can be short, or they can be, Tyrion. Very, very long.
Oh man.
It's like, all right, Matt, go ahead and get your celebration on. Cersei has been arrested. All of her past sons are biting her in the
I will give you the clap.
Ding dong, witch is almost dead. Witch is dead, almost dead. Ding dong, witch is almost dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're probably not going to kill her because she's one of the best characters in the show.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
She has needed some comeuppance for a long fucking time. We almost got it when the castle was being attacked, and she almost killed herself and her kid. We almost got it then. Hopefully, we're gonna see at least a little bit now. But I think her crimes need to be made public. I think that's all that's gonna actually happen to her, because of course they're gonna find a way to get rid of this group.
Her crimes are with Lancel. I don't think Lancel knows about anything about her and Jaime.
Ooh, and also,
who doesn't know about her and Jaime?
It's not something that they could bring up as part of a trial.
But
unless someone who knows brings it up as part of the trial.
Well, we know one thing for sure. Cersei likes to keep it in the family, and she's only been with one man outside of the family. And that man did not even produce one kid with her.
Oh yeah, her husband. That's right. I'm all like, I can't even think of who that was. I totally forgot that.
He died a long ass time ago.
She got 3 babies, and all 3 babies belong to Jaime.
Wow, someone got good aim.
That brings keeping the house name to a new meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for real.
But do you think this whole court and trial, not just for Cersei, but also for, oh my goodness, her name's gonna be a blank to me now.
Marjorie.
Thank you, Marjorie. You think the whole big conspiracy theory is gonna come about Joffrey's death?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. I mean, her crime is just basically lying under oath. I don't think much of anything's gonna happen to her.
Like her brother's crimes are sleeping with a man. Margie was lying for her brother, and Cersei's crime will be fucking her cousin.
Incest.
I don't think it's just lying under oath, because under oath, basically the questions that she was being asked was if you knew about this would be a very bad thing, and then she lied under oath. So I think it's crimes. One, hiding the fact that her brother was doing that in the first place, and lying under oath.
Yeah, but Marjorie's grandmother, I know her name's a miss to me now.
Olenna.
Thank you, Olenna. And what in the priest, not priest, but father of thank you, the Flying Spirit. Their conversation was very, very interesting, because they was going back and forth with not just banter, but also knowledge and pretty much knowledge that they know. And so she couldn't buy him off whatsoever, because he said he is loyal to his own faith, whatever the case may be. And I think he knows more what's leading on to it. I think he knows a little bit more than she knows.
That is it. Is there's hardly a scene in which she is in where she is not awesome.
Right.
And I was totally expecting her to do something awesome in this scene, and she didn't, and it made me sad. I think that she's going to be, when it comes to this situation, going to be very, very awesome, very, very soon.
Yeah, but she was outmatched, though. She couldn't say much.
It's not a matter of being outmatched. It's just you can't argue with a fanatic. You just can't.
It's impossible.
Well, what I loved about that whole scene was the fact that Cersei gave this man power, and now that man can use that power to fuck her over.
Again, her plans always suck. It's like, wow, your plans always backfire your ass so bad.
Dude, I saw that shit. I was like, finally, this wicked witch is going to be put in the dungeon. And then she's still making fucking threats.
And she's still badass.
is I did predict that many episodes ago, is that she would end up turning on him. I predicted that in the Hangouts.
Yeah, you did.
I thought it was going to happen sooner than it did, but at least it happened, so that made me happy.
Yeah, but she's still talking shit. Like, oh yeah.
Look at my face! You are
it's the last thing you're going to see before you die.
It's like...
Stop talking shit.
You know, I am the queen. No, you're the queen mother.
Right. Your son's in charge, but he's terrible at it.
Oh, please, don't even talk about that wuss cake. Mama, I love her.
I think that wuss cake is about to bring a fucking army to bear, get a bunch of fucking soldiers, and start wiping out these fanatics.
I can see that happening too. That's so cool.
Tommen's kind of already tried things diplomatic way.
Yeah.
It's like I think this is going to be just, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, wait a second. Now y'all have arrested my mother as well.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, hell no!
I've had enough.
Maybe they'll arrest Tommen next. Who knows?
Oh, I've heard of that.
What's he gonna get arrested for? Having fun on his wedding night?
Or being a fucking puss cakes? Like, dude, really? Dude, be a king, man. Be a king for the sparrows take over.
No, that's just it. Is he's like, okay, I went into my mom's room, and I went in the drawer, and I found my balls. And yeah, now I'm gonna fucking kill all you motherfuckers.
That'd be so cool to see. Because these sparrows are really not that interesting this whole...
You really want to see Tommen's balls?
No, Tommen killed him. See, Tommen killed him with his own balls. That will be interesting, though. But
wait a second here. Are we talking about Game of Thrones, or we're talking about a Halo multiplayer match?
Halo, mostly both. Halo and Game of Thrones. Or Witcher. Either war. Hey, look, it can't happen, thank you very much. It can't happen.
No, that reference just sailed completely over Isaiah's head, but that's okay. It's like, I have a question for y'all. Teabagging.
I know, who didn't know that?
Let's take it to Castle Black just for Isaiah so he can have his moment where Sam finally got some.
Hey, I'm glad Sam got some, because he pretty much had a lot of bad luck down the road.
Sam took a beat down and got the woman.
Well, it's like, I'm glad that Ghost was there, because if Ghost weren't there, Sam would have gotten his ass beat.
Well, he did get his ass beat.
He would have gotten his ass dead.
Yeah, he would have gotten killed. Like, he would have killed him. Like, I don't care about that fat fuck. Kill him.
Okay, where did the dire wolf come from? And then where the hell did the dire wolf go afterwards?
Anywhere the fuck he wants.
Exactly. Dire wolf.
Are you just tell him where the fuck to go?
Yeah. You try to put Ghost in the kennel. See what happens. Be the one.
He came out of nowhere like, touch him one more time and watch what I do to you.
Right.
We cut to Sam falling to the floor and Ghost disappeared.
Alright, like, peace, bitches.
It's like, my job here is done. It's like Ghost shot an arrow up into the sky and...
like, arrow up into the wings.
Alright, motherfucker. So there was this one time I was watching Smallville. And,
that son of a bitch never flew.
Ghost is moving.
No, I think it would be awesome if Jon Snow, before he left, said, "Hey, Snow, look out for Sam," and that Sam has a guardian angel now, in the form of Ghost. I think that would be awesome, and I hope that's what was the case.
Now, do any of you guys feel that Homeboy is going to plot to take over Castle Black while Jon is gone? Man, he got it written all over his face.
No, he can try, but it's not going to happen, because even if he took over, the second Jon Snow came back, Jon Snow would regulate on that shit.
Yeah, like, who wants to start shit with me now? Who?
But he did say one key thing to Sam. Sam doesn't have many friends left.
No, he does not.
And neither does Jon. That's why I feel he has more in his pocket versus Jon and Sam, and especially now that the older man passed away, Jon might be screwed when he gets back.
Yeah, he gets screwed already.
I can see
not if he comes back a victor.
I can see Sir Alistair at least trying to stage a coup.
Yeah.
No, if John comes back a victor, which it's John, so he will.
Yeah, John's
Yeah, John's not going to have any issue with that at all.
Yeah, because he's also going to come back with like 1,000 wildlings.
Yeah, basically.
Which everyone still hate him for. Like, you going with the wildlings, dude? Nah, fuck that shit. I don't like it, dog.
Now here's a question I have for y'all. It's like, I mean, exactly what in the fuck was the point of Bronn getting poisoned by the sand snakes in last week's episode, only to have it immediately healed in the next episode? It's like that made that entire thing kind of a waste of time.
Well, I mean, it gave them a reason for them to have a scene.
Oh yeah, that show boobies.
We heard him sing, and we got to see boobies.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, those lovely 19-year-old boobies.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's possible maybe it'll come up again later on in the show. Maybe we haven't seen why they did this. Maybe he gets poisoned again and he's got a natural immunity now. No?
Possibly. It's like,
this is what I see.
Goes.
Now, where's the mother at? I'd be like, where's she at?
Oh, who cares where that crazy bitch is at? I see that young girl and Bronn getting married in Dorne.
I see that happening too.
Oh yeah, because he is looking to marry up. That's kind of why he's there in the first place, just so he can marry up, and that would definitely be marrying up.
Oh yeah.
Well,
when try to kill me, and I'm married to her.
It'd be marrying up looks-wise, but status-wise, she's a bastard daughter.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
Of Oberyn Martell, though, I mean, that puts her like 2 steps away from the crown.
No, it doesn't.
No, it puts her. She's nowhere even remotely close to the ground.
Right.
Like
Daughter, she is the niece of the king.
Well, yeah, and plus that whole rescue attempt by Jaime was pretty much, it was a dud. No, in fact, she was not going to leave with them at all, by any means, because she
I love him. I am not leaving. We're going to get married and have many babies.
This is my home. This is my home now. Well, whatever your name is, Jaime, uncle, whatever. Well, in fact, you're kind of her father.
This is what they didn't think about it. She's been there for over 2 years.
Right.
She's adapted to the culture. She's played with the prince, on and off the field. They bonded.
If you know what I mean.
Wink,
exactly.
Nudge.
They bonded. She did her job. Now she's ready to become his queen, because he's the one who's going to take over. And what can a one-armed bandit do? Him slap everybody with that gold hand?
That's what they said of it. It's like, I mean, eventually, it's like, that motherfucker really needs to, like, add some, like, useful attachments to it. It's like, I mean, at least put a fucking can opener on the thing. At least then it would do something useful.
Right.
What do you do? I got 5 fingers to the face, bitch.
Actually, all of this talk has me with my new wild speculation on this. That helps me get a wild speculation.
So, that works out, because we're about to kick it to wild speculation time right here and now. So go with it.
The other way to protect her is not to bring her home, but to let her fucking marry the prince. Marry the prince right now. Bam. Now you can kill her.
Pretty much. I pretty much saw the whole war. Well, the brewing up war between 2 families. Like, that cut that shit out completely. Like, we're done. No wars at all. None. We're family now. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. You can't fucking kill her if she is married to the married to the prince.
The only 2 people who want war are Cersei and the other guy's wife. Everybody else is keen with peace.
Yeah, they want peace because that makes more money.
I don't think Cersei wants war. I don't
Cersei
think Cersei
wants war for her daughter. She just wants her back. And if going to war is what gets her back, that's what she would do.
Right, Tom's going to go to war too. He's about to go to war with all people like, I want my wife, blah, blah, blah. He's about to go to war.
Homeboy's wife, she wants war because his dumbass got his head popped like a pimple.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
for his own
And
stupidity.
that was his own damn fault.
Yeah, right.
It was absolutely his own fault.
Yeah,
if he would have been busier with the actual, killing in this fight to the death than showboating, then He'd be back there right now, probably working on another bastard child.
Right. He'd be chilling somewhere, but no. He said, well, you raped her and you killed her, not in the same sentence, but in the same order, but you still killed her. And he's like, oh, my dude, shut the fuck up. This is going to get you killed. Well, never mind. I'm killed.
So it's finally a meme. It's finally a meme. I just saw it the other day. We don't kill little girls in Dorne. And then, like, the picture below it is like, we need to kill that little girl.
Oh, God. But,
Oh my God. So anyone else have any wild speculations?
anyone else besides me?
Go ahead with yours.
All right, everyone. So here comes an awesome speculation. So, anyway, so the wildlings and Jon Snow. So Jon Snow and the wildlings are pretty much on his magical journey. And when Jon Snow comes back, let's be honest, people are not feeling the whole wildlings or any type of that situation. So they're gonna do something really much. There's gonna be a loophole within the whole Night's Watch. It's like, oh, Jon Snow broke this one rule. So, well, you know what that means? We're gonna kill the bastard. I'm like, wait, what? What?
Dude,
I can see that
don't
happening.
understand the word you're saying, bro.
It's like, okay, let me put a more better sense for you. Okay, since he's going this long trip with the wildlings, and Castle Black, they're going to plan something big towards Jon Snow. It might not be a coup, but it might be something like within the rules of Castle Black, or Night Watch, sorry. And they're going to find a loophole. The loophole is going to be like, oh, it'll be such and such thing. They can work against Jon Snow. So working with the wildlings is going to be cost to his own life. Maybe. I don't know. But working with the wildlings made no friends. It pretty much made more enemies in his own circle.
Okay, so what you're saying is the idiots in Castle Black need to learn how to read a book so they can understand the rules to try to flip it on Jon Snow for going to try to gather an army to help him fight a war against the undead. He's going to come back with an army, so anything they try to do at Castle Black will be null and void because he's going to have an army.
They don't care. I mean, honestly, why would they give a fuck? They fought them at the wall.
They're going to be outnumbered 50-1.
No, a lot more, even more than that. There's only 50 of them.
Again, they don't.
So they're going to. Jon Snow's going to come back with 1,000 people, tens of thousands of people. Who knows how many are on the other side of that, wherever the hell he's going. The fucking the wall has no more than 50 guys there, dude. Yeah, they're going to stage a coup. Jon Snow, we vote to. Never mind. You got so many people with you.
It's not just that. It's just pretty much. I mean, the war between, not the war, but pretty much the fight at the wall is still fresh in everyone's mind. And pretty much, you think people are going to forgive, like, oh, yeah, we're going to be bodyguarding that because we got a bigger threat. Like, no, fuck that shit. We're going to pretty much, we don't like these wildlings. He's like, are you joking with this? This is cute, these motherfuckers.
100-1.
Again, when you have, pretty much you have emotion involved in this, no one thinks
it's still 100-1.
They don't care.
Emotion, the emotion doesn't count that much.
Yeah.
If I let's say that some motherfucker like literally just ran by me, clocked me in the fucking face, and then ran into a bar, I'd run into a bar pissed. If every single motherfucker in that bar was defending him, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna come back another day.
Thank you.
I'm gonna find that fucker later. But
hello. I'm gonna use my brain. And I believe that old geezer has somewhat of a brain. He's not going to sit there and say, you know what, we're going to fight to defend our honor against 1,000-1. No, fool.
Well, that's just pretty much Jon Snow. Get a new leadership. They kick Jon Snow off and just get him in charge. That's pretty much what it is.
Look, Jon Snow is going to go gather an army that's going to follow Jon Snow. I see Jon Snow fighting one of the main guys next week to earn their respect. He will win, and they will follow Jon Snow back to Castle Black and to war.
I think that he's going to go gather an army that will follow whoever is running the wildlings. I don't think the wildlings are going to answer to Jon Snow specifically.
There's too much bad blood between the walls.
But Jon Snow will be working very closely with whoever is running the wildlings, which is very possibly Mance Rayder, because in the books, Mance Rayder is not dead.
Right, but like that one guy said to Sam, like he's losing a lot. He's running short on friends, which is the same thing goes to Jon Snow, because he doesn't have a lot of friends besides Sam and Ghost on his side. Because like, yeah, I have a lot of people on my side. Oh shit.
To clarify,
clarify
something I said 10 seconds ago, please. To clarify, the person who was killed in the TV show is not necessarily Mance Rayder, because Mance Rayder had someone posing as him in the books. That's what I meant.
I said that earlier in the season.
Yes, but not everybody who watches this show watched that episode. So, okay, go on.
That's all I have to really say. That the whole so his old brothers are not gonna be like, they're not gonna give him a warm welcome like, oh, thank you for bringing the army, dude. Like, oh no, fuck you, we're just gonna kill you. You don't care. You're working with the enemy. And again, like Lou Ross said, yes, again, it's not thinking rationally, but why would they give a fuck?
Dude, there's only a few people like Castle Black that will follow. I don't know his name. Old geezer.
The first ranger. Yeah, I don't know his name either, but I think
Cool.
Jon Snow, what was it? Back at the beginning of the season, proved one thing: you defy him, he will cut your head off.
Right.
So he instilled that fear into everyone else. That I talk, y'all listen. Yeah, you may have dipshit over here who's in charge right now, but when I get back, if you want to defy me, well, you know what? I'll chop your head off too. They'll all get back in line real quick.
That's actually a very good point. Is who is going to stand behind someone else against Jon Snow? Jon Snow is the rightful person in charge, so Jon Snow will chop your fucking head off if you deny him.
Yeah, but it's the same person.
Argue against that, yeah, that is a scary fucking precedent he made.
Yeah, but again, I mean, it is scary, but I don't know. I just really don't know.
He could have showed the mercy by not chopping his head off. No, he did that for the simple reason: you bitches are gonna get in line, because if you want to keep defying me, that'll be more heads that I'm gonna chop off. Yeah, and I think old geezer got that point too. He might have a little conflict with them, but he has to think that in his back of his mind. Okay, if I try to stage something and it does backfire, this bitch is gonna chop my head off too.
Old geezer's not stupid. He's smart. He's very smart, so he's gonna do something really cunning instead of just doing something up front.
And that's a lesson he learned at the very opening chapter of the Song of Fire and Ice. Was his father taught him, sometimes you gotta fucking do that shit. Sometimes you gotta cut their fucking heads off.
Yep. For the guy leaving his post.
Exactly. And you know what? Your post is what I say your post is. Because I'm in charge.
Yeah, really couldn't agree more. All right, but I think that's about all the time we have for this week's discussion vidcast. We have 3 episodes of Game of Thrones left, and of course, Geeks Around will be with you every single step of the way at youtube.com/geeksaround. If you have anything for us, you can always shoot us an email, geeksaround@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail on our message line. That number is 801-609-GOTR. Again, that is 801-609-4687. And as always, we invite you to join the Geeks Around community on Google+. You will find the link for that down in the description of this video, right underneath that like button. So until next week, this has been the Geeks Around discussion vidcast for Game of Thrones, and hey, I'll see you next week.